That was the X factor. That was the reason Colorado won. Shedeur, and also give credit to the field goal kicker. It's hard to make a pressure field goal. That's... What a game. What a game. Guess every Colorado game is going to come down to the wire. It's must-see TV for sure, and you already know. I illegally streamed that on some random YouTube channel because I really didn't have the Pac-12 network, to be honest. Oh, didn't see you there. I know that was cringy and corny, but you know, you gotta hit the Shedeur for the one time. You saw him after the game, he was holding it up to the student section. Oh, something like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. When I do the Shedeur, it's cringy. He makes it look cool. I just can't make it look cool. And you're probably also wondering, Matt, we don't care about the Shedeur. Why are you wearing a Pooh Shiesty mask? It's a great question, my friend. I have a great answer. New character unlocked. Shiesty Matt is in the building. And man, oh man. I guess we'll keep the watch on. I was going to put it down. What else? I had to say something else in the intro. Well, why am I forgetting? The game just got to... Oh, I do apologize. Sorry. I got to take that down so you can hear me. I do apologize. Two things I got to say. Number one, I apologize for this coming out a little later than I'd like for it to. It's not right after the game. It's about 20, 25, 30 minutes after the game. I was talking to one of my buddies after the game. Hopefully y'all understand. Just bro talk, talking about all the crazy games that went on today. This has been the best. I feel like I say this every Saturday, but I firmly believe this Saturday has been the best Saturday of college football up until this point. Maybe I'm just saying that because my team, Alabama, we won the big time win against A&M. That's a different video for a different day. I already talked about that. So I do apologize for being late to this. Like I said, talking to one of my buddies. Two, if you like candy corn, you're a psychopath. There's no reason for me saying that. Nothing's happened. It's just something I thought of. Who goes to a grocery store and goes, oh, I'm going to give me a bag? Like, I could eat one piece of candy corn. It's not disgusting. But who eats candy corn just like it's a regular snack, like it's a cookie? Like, I could eat 5 or 6 cookies at a time. Nah, if you eat 5 to 6 pieces of candy corn, if you just eat it like a, I don't know, like a Skittle or something, you're a psychopath. Stay away from me. That's besides the point. Why am I checking? What am I doing? I'm checking my, there's nothing even on, this watch don't even work. Whatever. I gotta bring out the whiteboard. First thing, okay, here's what I gotta say. Colorado game wrapped up. I predicted it right. I had Colorado winning by, was it 3 points or 4 points? Can y'all see that? Yeah. There you go. Colorado 35-31. The final score was 27, right? 24, the game-winning field goal. Yep, final score 27-24. I was 99% sure that was the score, and it was. I gotta say this. We'll talk about the entire game in just a second. The game just wrapped up. I can't believe Arizona State, number one, they tied up the game. I ain't gonna talk about that right now. I'm talking about how in the world, there's 25, 30 seconds left. Colorado has the ball in their 20, one timeout. How do you let a man just run past you? Even the announcer was talking about that. Just as a fan, that made me mad. How does that happen? You have one job. Keep the ball in front of you. Sheesh. Even White Randy in 7th grade PE class knew that. That's common knowledge. It's fundamental football. If it is a tie game, your opponent has the ball in their 20, and you are the last line of defense, if you're a middle linebacker, you can take a chance. But if you're the last line of defense, you're at the back of the wall here. Why? How do you get beat on any move? You should be in prevent. If he does any type of move, just go back. If he catches in front of you, fine. Make the tackle. Gosh, that's mental mistake. Or I guess not, it's a physical mistake. If I was a defensive coordinator, I just need to stop. There's a reason I'm not a coach. Let's just say I would have done some not so. Yeah, I don't know if I can say it, but do what you want with your imagination. It wouldn't have been pretty. Would not have been pretty whatsoever. Just drives me crazy as a sports fan that you can allow something like that to happen. Now, on the flip side, I was going for Colorado in the game, so I was like, hey, the other part of me that's going for Colorado, this is awesome. They're going to get set up for a game-winning field goal, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And this is what I don't understand. Could somebody riddle this to me in the comment section? So all throughout the game, all these announcers are talking about is And you saw it in the last drive if you watched the game. It was, oh, Colorado, yeah, they're in field goal range, but their kicker's been shaky all year long. Their special teams is shaky. They got Mata. Is that how you say his name? M-A-T-A. It's Mata, right? That dude's, from my knowledge and everything I've seen, pretty reliable, and he made the same field goal except for a yard less earlier in the game. He made a 42-yarder and a 43-yarder, and yet these announcers were acting like Colorado doesn't have a kicker, like a good kicker. They're acting like it was the end of the world if Colorado would have attempted a field goal. I knew he was going to make the kick. It's Mata. It's Mata. Then after the kick, he hit a, what's that new dance? Look, please don't cringe or don't click off. I know it's corny, but you know the new dance everybody's doing? I don't even know what it is. I'm not even going to try to learn it. Like Shedeur Sanders, he was walking out the field. Shedeur was like, not Shedeur. My apologies. Mr. Coach Palm, Deion Sanders. He was like, get back on the field, man. Do your dance. They had him out there hitting that dance. I was like, dude, that's what I would love to see. As a former competitor and athlete, that is what we need. We need these coaches showing these kids that they can have fun. That's what sports is about. At the end of the day, I know you want your team to win, but it's also, at the end of the day, to me, about having fun. A bunch of you watching this video, I know a bunch of you because I had friends like this and I felt so bad for them in high school. They were great baseball players, great football players, basketball players, but the coach, the high school coach, ruined the game for them just because bad coaching, and they take the fun out of it. If you're playing a sport, please, if you take any advice from me, please go out there and have fun. Just have fun. I don't care if you lose every single game. Try to have fun. I know losing is not fun, but try to find the fun in something. And that's what Coach Palm did. He's like, no, get out there and do the dance. And Coach Palm has stated, hey, if you make a great play and you get a penalty, I don't care, we'll deal with it. And that's even on the kickoff after it, the player got a penalty, or I think they wound up taking it back, and Coach Palm, he brought him to the side, told him what he did wrong. That's coaching. Coaching isn't just yelling at a kid, telling him he sucks, and then spit on. That ain't coaching. That's why I love Coach Palm so much. He's a player's coach. I don't want to get amped up on that topic, but I saw too many of my personal friends go down a path like that where they wound up quitting sports they were good at just because the coach ruins the game for them. It sucks. It's unfortunate. And also, if you didn't get to see the end of the game, it's probably because you don't have Pac-12 Network. I have YouTube TV, and I guess it's not on YouTube TV, but you already know. I went to one of them stream. I didn't even go to the streamers. It was just broadcast on YouTube. Can I even say that? I don't know. The FBI, hey, it's for entertainment purposes only. I'm lying. Yeah, I'm lying. So I did not illegally watch this on YouTube. I'm making an entertainment video. Save myself there. Now, with that being said, hold on, I think my mic battery's about to die. Oh no, we good. We got a little juice left up in us. Let's bring out the whiteboard. Now, as far as it goes for the game itself, I thought Arizona State played their B- B game, and I thought Colorado did the same. It was just a good game from start to finish. I don't think one team really outplayed the other by too much. I thought at the end I thought it was two good teams. I'll put it this way. I thought it was two good teams playing good football, and at the end of the game, the team with the better quarterback won the game. You know what's funny about this game? I stated in the preview, I think it's sort of an even matchup, but what's going to be the separating factor is Colorado. See where I'm going with this? I said it in the preview. Go watch it. It's documented. It's up on YouTube. I said the team with the better quarterback is going to win this game. And who has the better quarterback? Colorado. Whenever there's a matchup like this where the spread's under 7 points and you think it's going to be a one-possession game, I always, 99.9% of the time, pick the team with the better quarterback. And 99.9% of the time, I'm right. Because that's just what it comes down to. Because if it's a one-score game late in the fourth quarter, the better quarterback's going to make the better plays and that team's going to win. And that's what happened. That was the only separating factor and force in this game. Shedeur Sanders. I don't want to be corny here, but the Shedeur. That's it. He was the separating factor in the game. Colorado's defense is still soft as a cupcake. They got a lot to work on. Yeah, you held them to 24, but come on now. Arizona State's not a good offensive team. Still got to work on the defense. Very soft. Not pleased with it, but I did see a little improvement, but I'm not going to overhype it. Not too much. Colorado's offense, still good as ever. Really good. I'm really proud of them. 26 for 42 for Shedeur. I was going to write his stats, but there's no reason to. Arizona State's quarterback, he did all right, 32-49. He didn't lose anything. It was good football, man. Real good football. It's not like one quarterback had 3 INTs and one team had 4 turnovers to 0. I believe, yeah, on the game, Check this out. Wow. Now, this is the stat I got to write down. This is the stat I have to write down. Give me a second, guys. I'll let y'all guess. Can y'all see that? Oops. Sorry. I never put that in the right position. Sorry. Let's try a third time. There you go. Can y'all see that? Turnovers. Guess how many turnovers Colorado had in this game? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Time's up, buddy. 0. Not bad. Not bad at all. Why'd I say not bad? It can't get any better. That's great. It's elite. It can't get better. You can't have -1 turnovers. On the flip side, AZ State. Guess how many turnovers they had? Da-na-na-na-na-na. They had 0. Also, pretty good. Not bad. It can't get any better than that. So, I'm going to ask you yet again, what was the separating factor in this game? You know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we pull up how many yards they had? Okay. Total yards in this game. Colorado had 295. Not their best. Arizona State had 392. First downs, Colorado had 19. AZ's had 25. Okay. Even rushing. 56 rushing yards for Colorado, 57 for Arizona State. It was even all across the board, guys. I could write down all these stats, but it was even everywhere. What separated the game? I'm going to write it down for you. Shedeur. Almost dropped that. Did y'all see that? Oh, y'all probably didn't see that catch. Shedeur, I mean, that was it, man. If Arizona State had Shedeur Sanders, they would have won this game. That was the X factor. That was the reason Colorado won. Shedeur, and also give credit to the field goal kicker. It's hard to make a pressure field goal. That's as hard as it gets. A 43-yarder to win the game. Clap it up to Mata. Hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I do apologize. I really don't have too much more to say, guys. That's a big win for Colorado. Let's get the whiteboard out of the way and we'll wrap up the video. This is a big momentum win. You're coming off of 2 butt whoopings. Well, the USC game wasn't a butt whooping. The defense got butt whooped, but you get my point. You're coming off of 2 L's. 3 L's would have been wishy-washy territory. Almost close to pushing the panic button on the season. And now you're sitting pretty. You're 4-2. This is great. I can't emphasize how great this is. You're 4-2. I believe they got UCLA next week. Am I wrong on that? I might be, but it doesn't matter. You're 4-2. You can kind of rest a little bit. Like, all right, we got a win under our belt. Back to winning. And I just can't emphasize how crazy it is. This is the same Colorado team that went 1-11 last year. Deion Sanders, he's doing a heck of a job. And I know some of y'all get tired of me saying that. And everybody's, oh, Matt's D-riding. I don't view it as D-riding. It is what it's credit when credit's due. If Deion Sanders was 0-6, I'd be critiquing him. So since he's 4-2, I'm going to praise him. That's just how I am. That's how this channel is. I call it how I see it. Colorado, congratulations on the win. Shout out to Buff Nation. I predicted the win by 3 or 4 points. Right at it. Always happy to see a prediction come to life because I've been wrong on a lot of things. And yeah, I really don't have too much more to say. Let me know your thoughts down below. But